and I want some good old shock. Well, looking at them, yeah, shock's probably the way to go. And those of you that are the Go Home Club, well, go home. Like I said, drinks into our, well, kills us a little bit through attrition, but what you gonna do? These are desperate times, and I need to finally kill some Russians. Sadly, we have a whole bunch of Russians incoming. Lots of Russians incoming. My god. He's probably gonna think he can win this. Probably. I mean, he has good reason to think so, to be fair, but just gonna have to drink that attrition. Come on, Ottomans, give it up. You're not going to win that war, that battle. Okay, he does think he can win that. That's why he's backing up. These troops are going to come in and back them up as well. We need to be ready. More troops for the meat grinder. Okay, he's forced to come in, which is really rather nice. Revel is down, but we can get it back. It'll be tricky, but we can get it back. There's the thing, it's still on 100 garrison. We just need to win this battle and get our army over there before the turn of the month, and we're good. Whew. Gotta pick your victories here. It ain't easy, but it can be done. Ottomans, please, for the love of God, give up that war. Alright, Revel will be ours. We need to grab this land. Remember, we need to grab Scandinavia, so that's only 2 forts, to be fair. 3, actually. But we can do it. We just need to believe in ourselves. Like it's House of the Dead 3. You just need to believe in yourself. And your shelf. Kinda makes me think I should spread out here with a few mercs. Gotta use what any advantage we have here. We don't have many advantages. Bottomless pits of cash is one of the advantages we do have. Let's put it to use wherever we can. And although our enemy is Russia with their bottomless amounts of men, the front is wide, and we can use that to our advantage as long as we can spread out the enemy. Don't want him to come into Revel now. Ain't no need for that. Oh damn, just take him out. I get the feeling he wants to go to Revel. Get the feeling he wants to go to Revel. I get the feeling I want to block him, if possible. Okay, he's not keen on Revel, but I have a strong suspicion he could be. Alright, the top is clear. Move out, move out. Heavens knows if he has anything to worry about, but we should give it to him if he does. Come on, Ottomans. Madness. When's the plan for Greenland, Jake? We just gotta kill France for that. It's no big deal. Don't know why people are making it out to be this big deal. It's no big deal. This attrition I'm sitting on here is big and a big deal. But what I can do is kill and keep moving. Maybe consolidating like that was not the brightest of things, but I did it anyway. Yeah, because it got rid of a whole bunch of my mercs there. Still, I have confidence in my fighting force. They have no general. Kill them. Kill them! Let me repeat in case orders are unclear. Kill them. Okay, he's going to Narva and potentially over to Revel. I need to be ready for that, since Revel is nice and flat lands. No, he's coming here. Not so keen on my chances of fighting a fresh 50 though, especially when they have those as backup and both have generals. What the heck does he want? What a weird customer. Narva. Could rush in there, it's just grasslands. But I could also go for this province. Take them out before they secure this, because this really hampers me from moving around, which I do not like. And at least this way it's just filthy mercs that are on the front line. You guys can be backup. Damn right it comes under Greater Denmark. Putting the great in greater. People are asking about the total income we have. Again, as usual, it should be about 230. 253! I've been joking about it for the entire campaign, but we are finally halfway towards Ideas Guy, with about 75 years left on the clock. May not look great, but we'll do what we can, especially if we can ever start integrating Oldenburg. Can't ever let them get support again against me. Trust is hurting there, but I can't really increase it. We don't have favors. Keep killing. As we like to say, kill and keep moving. We're getting some pretty good results on this. Now, unfortunately, they're going north. They're probably going to clear out our 1 stacks, but they're really there for nuisance more than anything else. This was not intentional, though. Didn't think they'd have a decent navy up there. Well, that's why I have a heavy fleet to deal with that. You guys both team up there. You guys keep this. Wow, you're on a rampage, Jake. When you have troops this garbage, you take anything you can get. And I'm gonna get that Russian fleet. So this is kind of expected, but it's part of what the tactics here are. They're mostly nuisance tactics. If they come for me, big whoop. You know, I lose almost nothing. Still, I need to take down Viborg. And there's the fact that they just click their fingers and have a fresh new army, which is horrible. Also, I don't remember the month that I started this war, but I get the feeling that unless the Ottomans peace out very soon, I'm never going to see them in this war. And for the love of God, Russia, would you just get the hell out of here? If I can grab these 2 provinces, then it just means I need to snag Viborg and I'll be pretty good. Pretty good. Still, though. It's not ideal. Gonna hang back, get our men in morale for the turn of the month, and then go crashing into them once again. No, Greece, no. It's not how it works. Feels bad to lose our gentlemen like that. I want to leave this area open in case they want to come straight for Åland. I doubt they're going to be so stupid as to take it, but they might. And that's a risk I'm happy to take. And if anything, I just need to keep a nice, constantly, reassuringly flooding flow of mercs coming in through Åland. And I just need to keep pumping my mercenary scum into the Russians so they know where to go. Away! Jake, why are you not building manpower buildings? You want to see manpower buildings? Alright, here we go. Have some manpower buildings. Actually, that's pretty useless because they're only going to give me a tiny amount there. I want to see 1,000 or more. Oh, it's kind of shocking that a lot of these didn't have them already. That'll keep me tight. At least a little bit. Let's just keep the conversions going. It's nice that this province down here, for example, that's a whole 1.4 that's added to our 500, and all we had to do was threaten war over it. I'm really glad we haven't been caught spying on him, though. That would be a pain in the bum. Many things would be pains in bums. That's how it is. So ideally I'd want to just thump down my enormous stack here on Viborg. So he'd really have to come and get me. The problem is he would come and get me. And another problem is I don't really have free run over there. I'd have to go... I could ship myself over, actually. That's a nice way of seeing it. Where are my transports? This is an idea that I'm kind of liking already. Ship myself over and land in Viborg. Because the Scandinavian region Only extends this far, and I only need 3 forts for that. Then again, no, my individual war score against Russia is minuscule because my battles don't count towards it. And as expected, he kills and keeps moving. He is not to be trifled with. Okay, it's risky, but let's do it. Hold on, you are just infantry. Why would I care the slightest about you being here? I don't want you here. Get away. I want some actual units that are going to make an impact here. Which, interestingly enough, does not count these losers. Okay, I should be able to get all of you across really swiftly. And not that I want to be thinking about tech right now, but that's going to be handy. Admin tech cost, reduce. And we're still focusing on admin, which is great for that. There we go, it's just the wipes we're looking for. If we could do something to that Russian manpower and sheer number of units, then it's a gross success for us. But I need Viborg down. So he's moving all his way up to Lapland with that enormous stack. It kind of terrifies me. They could run into here and they would give us a lot of grief. Especially since they have a particularly good general. I still haven't capped the province, but it also keeps them out of my face for a while, and that's fairly important in its own way. You don't have any siege, but you're still pretty good at what you do, which means I want you there with the siege pip. Terrifying times. It's great though. I mean, look at it. It's 1745 and I'm fighting an enemy who I'm terrified of. This is why I'm loving this campaign. This is very much why I'm still loving this campaign. I don't have time for tyrannical nobles. If anything, I need their I need them to be on my side now more than ever. Let's give those monopoly charters out so we get a bit more income here. It's never going to happen. The war's been going on for too long. I can't call in the Ottomans anymore. They've become well and truly useless as allies go, and I don't remember losing Grodno. Ah well, it's hardly the end of the world. But I need to have my units moved up and able to reinforce these guys. Viborg is a legitimate concern for me. This is kind of alright. The morale leaves much to be desired. But that does mean that on the shock phase at least, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 advantage. And we're level on fire. 5 advantage in shock. And these are Brandenburgs we're talking about. If the rolls go our way, like that didn't. Jinx, did I just get rumbled? I feel like I got rumbled there. They just threw a lot of what they had at me. Oh, of course, my boats were up here, but I was not in a position to really catch them out. Numbers don't look very promising for us. I probably should have thrown more mercs up to the north. Didn't really see it as an issue, though. Okay, but at least we've taken care of their heavies, which means I want half my heavies still up there doing the blockade thing, and I need to be down here and ready. Because the last thing I want to do is lose my superiority in the Baltic. Not looking good. I'll be honest, really looking bad. No. Oh, no, no. You did good, but not good enough. It's a shame, though. Really draws out this war if I still have to be faffing around here. And this is an issue as well. Greek peasantry. I don't have time for that. Can I support said Greek peasantry? Good. Let's keep it that way. Costing me money, but at least I have plenty. Still 2 forts that need to go up there, which is a crying shame for me. But I need Viborg down. Oh, Lord, I should have seen that coming. Our fleet here is a little banged up. What can I do? What can I do? I don't want to ignore all these guys. I need to be in a position to jump them when I need it, but still. I think I'll get my Revel troops over into Nyland. Don't know what you're doing there, but don't know what any of you are doing here, to be honest. When did I just summon a whole bunch of mercs? Well, waste not, want not. Get up to Revel. Damn it. So many chances to take that province and it didn't fall. And the trouble is the Russians are so defensive that it's going to take quite a bit to get these provinces down. Still, the backup, at least naval-wise, has arrived. I want you over there on the double. This is going to be messy as hell, but... in they flow from the south. I wish I'd done up the fort on my capital, because they have a free run towards it. You take an interesting route. I see you want to catch my 40,000 infantry unaware. Now, I don't mind you fighting them if it means you get stuck there. Shoot! No, 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 no. You are meant to be right there. Fleet of foot your way out of there, man. 6 maneuver if that'll help you. No. Is he coming? Is he coming? Looks like he's coming. If he gets locked, then he's doomed. He's locked, he's doomed. There we go. As long as we keep Revel. Oh my, you want some company? Misery loves company. You want to send any more there, please? Great. It's imperative that that blockade stays there, and that Revel and Goldingen remain unoccupied. And that's 50-something thousand troops of theirs stuck there. Whew, it's not all of their army, but it's a big chunk of it that I don't have to worry about anymore. Still need these forts down, though. I need them down bad. How about you? Do I really need more backup here? Because my gut says no. What I need is that province to the north sieged up. I need some siege pips, game. That's one. Back in EU3 you could have as many as you wanted. Jake, you remember to burn the province before you left it? Nah, no need. Some of these guys are just jokes. Let's fire them. Some of them aren't so bad though. We'll keep them around just in case. Never know when loads of your really good military staff are going to die. It's dangerous leaving you guys in Liveland. We'll have our competent men over in Liveland then. They'll act as a defensive wall, if anything. Still not happy with all those 52,000 guys there. But I mean, under what circumstances would I be happy? How about 54,000 Russians just having the freedom to march around their own country? There they go. If they head down to Neva, then that's kinda good. By another token, it's kinda, you know, not great. Didn't trust it when it said we would both go there at the same time, so I added a 6 maneuver general to make sure that went our way. So come on now, I just need these forts to fall like a bucket of slime. This is disturbing. He's going to go to Narva, then to Revel. I probably can't defeat that, and if he gets Revel, that's curtains from my stack here. And he has quite a lot of artillery, quite a lot indeed. It's also going to make mince of my manpower. You mind throwing those levies my way? Good lad. Diplocap, Jake. Yeah, you're right. I'm nearing it. Thanks to optimism, though, war exhaustion is almost not a thing we have to face. Almost. And let's not repeat the mistake we made last time. We need more mercs up to the north. If we had had more on the meat grinder, we might have survived. Might not have. Revel is troublesome because it's just woods there. It's just grasslands there. If we're in the woods, at least they have to take a penalty to fight us. But he's still keen to go to Revel. Looking at it though, you have 2 maneuver and you have just as much maneuver. Yeah, I really can't have him capping Revel, since that'll free up a whole load of guys I essentially caught for free. I mean, if he really wants to go there, it only takes us 8 days to get there. I don't know how long that could take, but he might even force march his way out of it, so I cannot take that risk. I cannot take off that northern... Shoot, I don't want to do this battle. It's not going to go well for me. But by the same token, I cannot have him take Revel. Well, you know what? Viborg will fall soon enough. What I can do is have a rain check on Revel for now, whilst Viborg falls. Hopefully Viborg falls nice and fast, like now. No, no such luck. It was worth a try, though. Everybody, you're getting up there. Needs must. Priority 1. Priority Russia. Gonna have to eliminate these guys from the equation, and I still hope that they don't fancy their chances in Viborg. Might be heading his way north, but cannot take the risks. Oh snap! I didn't think of that. If he grabs that, then these guys can march right out. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. These rules still take some getting used to, it seems. He's got 4 maneuver, he can outdo me right there and then. Damn, double damn. So concentrating on Revel that I forgot all about Golden Gun. Well, that was foolish of me. I should have ran like a madman into those units when we were there, but I forgot all about that. Ah well. Now we can fight fair and square, right? Just what I've always wanted. Spare me, game. So we're -7 here, -21 here. We still have a long way to go with these sieges, which is less than comforting. But I just need to get them, that's the thing. No, Greece, that's not how it goes. And I feel bad because we are surrounded by superior numbers here. He's going to Neva. If he goes into Viborg, I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Since he could probably slap my ass. Alright, maybe he wants to concentrate on that fort. It's fine by me. I need to rummel his troops where and when I can. Don't like this though. I quite the opposite of like this. Russia, Russia, Russia. Causing me no ends of problems here, Russia. Could send off a little detachment to deal with these little raiding guys. Seems like a clever thing to do, since they do need to die. I need to keep these under my valiant control. Let's keep those trade companies booming though, but he's continually smashing into me in a most unpleasant way. This is also unpleasant. These provinces cost a lot of war score. And I would need to deal with these peasants at some point if I ever get caught in Greece, and there's a fairly large chance of me getting caught in Greece. This is so scary. Yeah, he's coming for me. Nothing I can do but back him up and hope for the best. There we go. Sure enough, he's bringing in everything. He still has that 1 morale advantage over me. There's not much else in it, but it's not going to be our grand victory, I'm afraid. Well, not unless we get stupidly lucky on things like rolls like that, but no. He just has so much more that he can throw at me. It's not worth us just dying for it. Let's make our escape and continue to curse ourselves for dropping that siege on Goldingen. At least Osel can come back to us if we're lucky. Finally we got Viborg. We can start doing something now. Although I'm not sure what that something is, because, man, we are freezing our ass off over here. I do want to keep it under our control, so we're going to ditch you there, and I want to stop taking attrition like a madman. 102,000 of them. Holy lordy. I can tell you that isn't going to go pretty for me if they all end up in Viborg. That just tells me I need to get these guys moving as a combined unit. How long would it take you to get there? Well, that thing will take you to 23rd of June. I think I'll get the monthly tick on it, but they could come and attack us anyway. I'll probably hold out. I will hold out against it, because it's kind of important that they see fear in the eyes of God here. They have to know that if they want Viborg, they're going to have to come and get it. Which means I'm even going to stick my 6 maneuver, just in case they get a river crossing on it. And what's kind of good, also kind of not all that great, but we can work with it, is that we can get our provinces back here. To a degree, I mean, but let's see what he's going to be doing from there. In Germanland to Naval, probably over to Viborg. That's what a clever man would do. At least it has a little bit of reinforced on it now. But it's very important that these 2 provinces fall. It's unlikely because, Christ, that fort defense, but still. Jake, somebody suggested sneaking a few mercs past the front line as a distraction. There's a bit of a gap in Karelia. There is. Distraction tactics could help us out there. How long has this war been going on for? 4 years. Alright, I need Goldingen down. I want you over to Matau. I mean, there is something to be said for that. Let's make our way into Karelia, see what they do about it. So, okay, that was enough to discourage him. He knows he can't take us on in Viborg for now. Berlin pretenders, that's something we can deal with. And, you know, I'm happy to give them some help. I'm a nice guy. Okay, he knows it. He can fight us. I know it. He can fight us. That's the thing. Let's do what we can for distraction as well, though. Okay, that's good. That changed his mind on the double. We're soaking up so much attrition here. Doesn't help that he's fully defensive, but it's somewhat necessary. We need a good chance for rolls on both of those. We can do it. We can do it. It's hardly going to be the world's most decisive victory against the Russians, but we can win this. Oh my, Greece managed to secure that? I guess the Russians took it and just transferred it over to Greece. That's the only thing I can imagine. The only thing. Finally, something fell here. Which means I have cannons that I can throw over there. Hell, I have everything I can throw over there. That siege needs to fall. And I can't forget we have Scandinavia up there as well, but I can't reach it unless I take a hurdy-burdy kind of route. Yeah, there you go. Oh shoot, that's my transports. Get trashed by my transports, you scum. Right, once the backup arrives, which it has, my transports are getting out of there. They don't need any of that crap in their life. Actually, Karelia, you should head up there. You get a slightly better run at it than most. Holy lordy. Jake, you're the most optimistic guy I have ever seen. Well, thank